Hey everybody, welcome back to Book Corner. I am Hermione, author and lover of all good things literature. So, we are going to be listening to me talk about chapters 25 to 30 from White Knight. I had someone comment on the video saying this is another series that he really has to start. I am going to say that I'm going to do another review of this book on my Fantasy Reader channel, which I probably am going to change the name again. Keep Fantasy Reader, but just add a little bit more words to it. So I'm gonna do that probably about the first week of next month. But anyways, but by the time you get this video, it'll be next month, because what I'm basically doing is I am going, and I got I got a dozen back videos that I just did not have the time to upload, that I am uploading them like 2 or 3 videos a day. That way I can have some handle on it. And my OneDrive won't say that's out of memory, so it's stupid. But anyways, 25 to 30. I am currently at 60% of this book, so I have about 40% more to go. But we are getting to the last, I believe, 15 chapters of this book. There's like 40 some chapters in this book. Anyways, so we are learning even more than we did last time with what's going on in this book. So we know that Lord Roth, who is Thomas's father, is very much now being totally controlled by his daughter, Laura. So for people that are new to the Dresden Files, Laura and Thomas Roth are members of the Roth clan, or Roth family. They are White Court vampires, and Lord Roth has no control over the demon that lives inside of him that makes him a White Court vampire. He literally absolutely has no control, and this is all due, and I don't know if it's already been mentioned in this series, but this is because of Harry Dresden's mother. So for people that don't know, Harry Dresden's mother was Margaret, and this is where Harry's daughter Maggie gets her name from, and Maggie appears in Changes, which is how everything just kind of goes forward. Margaret goes and puts I believe she puts a death curse on him that basically states that he's not going to have any control over his hunger, or something to that effect. Well, Thomas is Harry's brother because they have the same mother, but they have 2 separate fathers. And so what happens is Lord Roth has no control over his hunger. He is now totally under the control of his daughter. And you have another, I cannot pronounce the clan or family's name, but I believe they are White Court. I believe they are. I think there's like 3 families that are White Court. The Roths are the only family I can actually pronounce. So anyways, so Laura has to be very, very careful to not expose herself as the actual, like, hand in the family, because that throne is can become very, very explosive. And this is the thing that I really like about this story, is how they're weaving supernatural politics into this story, and how Laura is having to watch her back. So yes, it's a very interesting thing, and I will tell you something. This is one of my favorite urban fantasy writers. And Jim Butcher just does a great job in weaving, you know, politics and all that type of stuff of a supernatural nature into the modern world. But, you know, it's also something else that I find interesting about this is how careful Laura actually has to be, because she knows what will happen if she is exposed. So we still don't know yet who is killing these witches, and hopefully we will find out in the next week or so, or 2 weeks from now. As for me, and my reading of this wonderful, delightful book, I have okay, there's 43 and I'm on 31, so you're going to get about 3 more videos. And then at the end of the video, at the end of the 3rd video, I will give you my full review of the book and everything. I also want to say, I think I mentioned this in this video, but I'm going to include the Dresden Files in that fantasy reader review, and also I will be showing off the next Dresden Files book when I get to it. I'm generally going to wait a month before I get another Kindle edition of the next Dresden Files book. I also want to, over the course of the next couple of months, to get books 5, 6, and 7, and I will own them all. I will own all the Kindle editions of the books that I have already read, and then I'm going to, in January, I'm going to actually get the 10th book in it. I don't remember what the title is for that one, but I will be getting that one, and I will also, so I'll be getting the Kindle edition of the 10th book, because I own the physical copy of the 10th book. I will say, for people that want to know how many of the Dresden Files books do I actually own, I own all the way up to Side Jobs, I believe it is. But I don't own, like, After Changes all the way up to, the book that came out, the title came out like 3 years ago. I know that he is, currently, I'm trying to get this right. I know that he says he's going to release the title of the next book pretty soon, so hopefully that will be released, and when that's released, I will post it on my fantasy reader channel. But I'm not even concerned about the newest Harry Dresden book. I'm just going to be I'm just trying to get the ones that are already out, but I will absolutely wait until I have all the Dresden Files books that I already currently own read, and then I will go ahead and get the next one. And that should give it plenty of time for the newest one to come into paperback. Alright, so I will see you guys next time.